myself.
Hey, new motif attained. Nice. I'll do more of that when redemption
Dad,
starts.
I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Hmm? Dad? Dad!
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying R's place. Let's go say hi. Huh? Timaeus? What's wrong with him?
That scent. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell as soon as he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out.
Poor guy. I'm glad his like's going well though.
I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor, so I asked Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
Good job, Paimon.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
If you're sure. I'm very grateful for the help.
Why don't I watch the store? As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume.
I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Oh, a friend of yours then. Thank you, Madame Lanyen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
Okay, so thank goodness. We got a few cutscenes here with all voice characters. So I could stop to eat a bit more. Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus to a pharmacy, where Baji takes him back room for examination. You're surprised to see the other two familiar faces there. Alright. Hang on. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, Shinsho, Shongyun. Thank you. Here's hoping it would be...
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
No, not me. Shinsho. It's alright. These are dear friends. The truth needn't be hidden from them. It's my great-grandfather. A few days ago, he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he's slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
It's not looking good. We've had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could tell what was wrong. And all left without even writing a prescription.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he is over 100 years old. And it's just... we're starting to come to terms with it. Our butler came to see me a few days ago, and thinks that great-grandfather has been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So, I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room, there was definitely a strange chill in the air, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, this is a theory, but I think that... It's fine. You can say. It's fetter of death. A sign that death is near.
Oh no. Singcho, this must be so hard for you.
Thank you. I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it. But we're as prepared as you can be under circumstances. I believe my brothers already contacted the funeral parlor, and I'm here to see if Dr. Page can help. My father and grandfather are at home, fasting and praying.
Feeling any better?
Oh, even Tomeo's? Oh man, even side characters. Oh boy. Okay, we're quickly approaching Nahito's birthday levels of number of voices to do. That's what, 7 now? Oh boy. Alright, let's keep it going. Much better. I feel fit as a fiddle. I'm sure it is all because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
Oh, he said fit as a fiddler, didn't he? Oh, fit as a twiddle.
It's nothing serious, probably just exhaustion from the long journey, then not resting properly afterwards.
Oh, thank goodness, Byers has a voice. Oh, thank goodness. Alright.
It's all my fault.
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Yinger says you have to. Yinger says you have it written here. Thank you ever so much. Don't mention it.
Eeying, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Okay. Alright. 2 unvoiced characters and 1 voiced one. Let's do our best. Dr. Baiju.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
Hmm? What do you mean? Oh, I forgot about the snake. Alright. Baiju was speaking the whole truth just now. To me, the situation is deceptively strange and strikingly similar to his lordship's condition. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
Yo, we gotta solve it real quick. I mean, the great-grandfather is one thing, but Timaeus is a young man. He's got his whole life ahead of him. What? Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Not only does it mystify Baiju, even I've never witnessed. Excuse me. Not only does it mystify Baiju, even I've never witnessed such a malady. Unless, of course, it was so long ago that I've since forgotten. Timei is in the prime of his life, so little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous, but his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is surreptitiously cutting years off their lives?
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase! That sounds horrible!
It is horrible. Baiju even tried using secret art on Timaeus earlier, but it was useless. This is the most stubborn disease.
There are a few other remedies I can try, even if it's just trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky.
That's good.
Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
Mhm. How would that matter? To Jincha Village, you mean? Yeah. Yes. We visit there every year during the Rite clinic, but this year, before the clinic had even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in Jinsha village not too long ago. My father went with him. Aha! Just as he suspected. What is it? I heard there are rumors about God's remains in Jinsha. Is that what's causing this? God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the old book told of a hidden palace in the Qingshe mountain range called the Hidden Palace of Zhao Formula. Oh, they get some building for this at least, if not the 10 mortal adepts. It is enchanted with the 7 and 8 gates method, with which it suppresses countless evil spirits, the most revered of them being a god known as Cao Zhou.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Yeah, and we know that that's where Hu Tao brings the spirits over during her story quest too. Alright. I didn't see the connections before, but now it's in the forum and I can appreciate it a bit better.
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
That's right. The slightest trace of God remains, and Baiju and I would surely have sensed them.
Good point. Then what could be the true cause?
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
Actually.
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Okay, turning us down. Thank you for everything, Dr. Baiju.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself too, Baiju.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
There seems to be a theme and pattern forming here of people who overwork themselves. Trying to do a bit more and bite off more than they can chew. I usually come here to play this game to, you know, not think about doing things like that and work, but depending on how to execute it, could be interesting. Alright, and there goes the only voice character. Traveler, Paimon, it was good to see you, but now I must return home and relay Dr. Baiju's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Very well. See you around. Bye, everyone. And don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. In all honesty, I've never been as close to my great-grandfather, my father, and grandfather. Given his age, he already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Hey, come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
I'm a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since I've met. Yeah, about 2 years, give or take.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Aww. No, you haven't, Paimon. But it's cute to think so. Huh? You know, recently, a phrase that Hu Tao always says has been on my mind a lot. Live in life, die in death. But but she must be extremely busy these days, as I've barely seen her at all. So how about we all go for a meal together in a few days' time, when everything's calmed down? Sounds great. I'm free whenever. Then it's decided. See you in a few days. Okay, do you mean like 2 days from the
Even though
cross?
Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Du business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lanyan seems to be quite knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Oh, hang on. Before I head back. Okay, same dialogue from you. How about we? Nothing new there either. But, I'll buy that with Genshin. Why not? Note to self. Get the, not spinel fruit, but the Mulani materials I can
Show me your
get my
prescription.
Paraculi.
Read what this says.
Something else I can help you with?
About the god remains in Mount Jingshe. Still musing about that, Might I suggest you... Still musing about that, I suppose you're remembering the events Zhangli and Zhangli from last time? It did cross our mind as well. At the time, we assumed the god remains in question were Chi-blood, but hearing what Hada Shingshu said about... Hearing what Shinshu had to say was second guessing ourselves. As it wasn't the Chi after all, but Tao Du.
Either way, there's no trace of any god remains on his lordship or Timaeus. There has to be another explanation for their symptoms.
Right, by your story quest. Yes, we'll just have to wait until Chi-Chi comes back. Return to the spring. I'm looking forward to revisiting Shenyu Vale and Chingsha Village. Seeing if the NPCs are talking about Lantern Rite or if their areas have been changed by it at all. Hey Shangling, is the food ready? Oh, Yinger first. That makes sense. Check on Timaeus.
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You should have. I barely lifted a finger. Well, that's gotta be an understatement. I thought you carried me all the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy by one finger. Honorary Knight, I can't thank you enough. Please, let us give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
To it literally.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
Oh! Excuse me. Shushing. Yinger, I'd like 3... Oh, Oh, what's this? Is that the spring or new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Yingar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
Aha! I see. Well, Miss Temporary New Management, can I trouble you for 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct. So you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in the corner at the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Not at all. One moment. Here. Is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
That's about right. Oh? A lady of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait. I see it now. You're from the land lineage of Ganyu Vale, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece. It's the Jade Plume Silverwing, one of the 3 immortals of Tao 2. Am I right or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I'll say goodbye for now. I hope we meet again soon, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable.
Director Who? I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Yinger. I was just procuring some perfume for your fine establishment. Your temporary placement provided a magnificent service.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Wait, Director Who?
Director what?
Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan.
Miss Yingar, that person you spoke to just now. Who was that?
Hu Tao, Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform, with the Harmony hexagram hat?
I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
Makes sense.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea.
Well, she's fooled us before, so don't feel too bad about it, Lanyan.
Sorry, Miss Yingar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she'll be at the funeral parlor.
Are you going to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
She's leaving it with the victims.
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Strange.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure. It could be important, so if it does belong to Madame Lan, I'd like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Sensible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
Ooh, it's a quest item. Okay. How are you two doing?
You are gonna concentrate on resting and recovering for the next few days. You hear?
Yes, ma'am. What the lady wants, the lady gets.
Now there's a turn of phrase I could get used to.
You guys are adorable. You can ring my bell.